3, 2, 1.
Okay, we are clear. Ready to go live in 5, 4. Cue the talent. 3. Hey, I said cue the talent. 2 and 1. Attention hobbyists, sports fans, and collectors nationwide and abroad. It's time to get hype. Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! About the hobby we are all a part of. Live from the Mojo Break Studios, it's Dan and Doug. Check it out. Come on! So, get hype. Be hype. This is The Hype.
Shot. It's two of me today. What is crack-a-lackin', everybody? It is time for another episode of The Hype. We're back for episode number 41. Back up in this thing. We've got lots to talk about today. 2018 Bowman is right around the corner next week. We'll start the show off with that. We're also talking some bad eBay listings. We know you guys are all upset about those eBay 101, so we're revisiting that topic. Should be a really fun topic. We're going to talk some basketball, all kinds of fun stuff. What's going on, C-Rad?
Yo, yo, yo.
Dan, what's going down?
What's up?
Getting ready for that LeBron loss tonight. Pacers, baby.
Oh, man. That's not going to happen. LeBron James is a beast.
Yeah, I'm not too sure
You
about that.
never, ever, ever, ever count out the king.
I counted him out, dude.
King James.
He can't win the
Whatever,
game.
man.
He's the best player in the league, but he has a bunch of 3-star, 2-star, 1-star guys on his team. There's not a 4-star on his team anymore, so he
Doesn't
can't do it
matter.
by himself, man.
Yes, he can.
Can't.
Yes, he can.
LeBron James, LaFlop, LaFraud is going to go out in the first round, and then he's going to join the Sixers next year, and so is Kawhi Leonard, and we're going to have a super team in the East. That's what's going to go down. That's what I'm thinking. What do you think, C-Rad?
So Kawhi Leonard, Joel Embiid, Markelle Fultz, Ben Simmons.
Yep.
Kawhi Leonard.
Yep.
LeBron James.
Yep. Yeah, it's going to be insane.
Wait, how
How do you?
how did the rumors of Kawhi?
I just named off more than 5 guys.
Kawhi's
right?
not going to be on the Spurs anymore, so he's going to Philly, and LeBron James is going to Philly, and it's going to be craziness. It's the only thing that I think will prevent that is if Simmons says, "Nah, it's my team. I don't want to give it up to LeBron."
Right.
So that's where it's going to. That's where the.
So
there's
how can they afford LeBron and Kawhi?
they actually have a lot of cap space with their contracts right now, so I think it could happen. A lot of those guys are on rookie contracts still. Young team, he can do it. So
Whatever.
we've got breaks.
Warriors
So-
can still beat them.
So
I think so.
I think Celtics and Sixers are poised to be on the same kind of same thing that happened with the Warriors, right? A lot of their young guns on rookie contracts or value contracts. I would say like Curry was for a long time because of his ankle injury. So Celtics, Sixers, watch out.
Yeah, it's not just about the West anymore. So we'll see. Optic, we got Optic breaking today, guys. So check that out. We got 2 different breaks. We've got Random Groups Optic, and we also have a PYT later on in the evening. And with these rookies performing, this is time to collect these guys and hold on to them or resell them. It's a good time for basketball right now. All eyes are on basketball with the playoffs in full swing. So check out mojobreak.com for any basketball breaks. We also have NT up for pre-sale on that as well, and that's coming out in 2 weeks. Tentative release is May 2nd, so check that out. And we also have another case of rare numbers tonight, too, which is our very own exclusive Mojo Break buyback. It's already halfway sold out. Only 20 cases made. We're on case 14. Lots of big hits. We've already seen some Bradys and some Jordans and some Simmons and lots of fun stuff in that. So get in on that, $25.99 a spot. And we also have a special savings code for you guys. 16% off breaks today. It's going to expire in a few hours. So use code HUMPDAY for Wednesday. Save 16%. We've got Absolute today. We've got Optic Contenders today that you can save on, or you can use it for Bowman if you'd like as well. So, but today's breaks are already discounted, so you'll get an extra level of savings. So save big on that. So
Hump day.
Hump day. So Bowman, 2018 Bowman checklist just got released, and the Ohtani mania is in full swing, even with the blister that happened last night. But Ohtani mania will come to a full head next week. I know we were talking about values. What do we think the base auto of Ohtani? I mean, we talked about this already, but now it's getting closer. What do we speculate? And we'll go through all the colors. So let's start with the base auto. I'll start with Dan. What do you predict a base auto of Ohtani will go for?
Okay. Now the base auto, he may be short printed. What do we think there? I mean, if they don't number the base autos, you got to assume that he's probably in there less than other guys.
You would think.
I don't, but who knows? I mean, I'm speculating there, but all right. So I think the private signatures on card auto from. Was it Diamond King or that was Donruss, right?
Donruss. I think it's actually in Diamond Kings too. Did you pull a private signings?
Yeah,
not?
I just pulled one.
Okay, so I think that's going for around $600 to $700.
Woo!
I want to say last week I think I was really drinking the Ohtani Kool-Aid because I think we talked about it briefly, and I think I said like $2,000, but I think I'm gonna go around $1,200.
You going 1,200?
Yeah.
I'm going around. I'm going to stick around $2,000 on that. I think it's going to go for $2,000.
I think you're. They're gonna. It looks like they're gonna have two variations of autographs on there. They're gonna have him signing his name in Japanese.
Yeah, which I think is in the next picture.
And they're gonna have his
or
name.
A couple more pictures.
Yeah, his regular auto that we've already seen.
Dude,
yes.
that is so dope.
With the kanji, I don't know. That's the same. That's a blue. So I don't know why he signed some. So I wonder how rare those are going to be. That might add a whole other element. So you're going to have his, and if you're, I'm doing my best to describe people that listen to the podcast, because I actually listened to myself backwards not backwards. That'd be weird.
Whoa.
And I said, go eat cheeseburgers. And then I went and got it. Yeah. No, so I listened to the playback. I'm like, man, I don't do a good job at describing for those that are just listening to our podcast. But anyways, we're looking at a picture of Ohtani's regular auto, and then he has an Ohtani kanji auto, but it's the same blue version. So we'll have to see on how often those come out. Did he do half that way? Did he do 10% that way? Because those, I think, will command a premium at least out of the gate.
It's kanji?
Kanji, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the writing. I think so. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. If anybody does know if that's not kanji or not.
You got to figure that he was maybe coached by Topps. And he may have signed. That's numbered to 150. You got to assume maybe 75.
Maybe.
Or less.
Now, if you guys, we've mentioned this when we did the Bowman preview about 4 or 5 shows ago, but the rookie card auto has the serial numbering on the front.
Or check this out. What if those are two completely separate variations, and there's 150 that are signed one way and 150 signed the other way?
That would be weird, huh?
Yeah.
So you could potentially have the same serial number.
You have the same serial number.
I doubt they did that. I know Upper Deck takes the technique when it's like the first 20 or the first 30 that are signed. They do a special way. So we'll have to see how those fall, because it's obviously the same card. If you're watching on the video, it's the same exact card. It's just one signed regularly with his regular auto that we've seen in Donruss release, and one signed the kanji way.
But you would definitely be able to tell the difference if there was, say, both numbered to both 75 of 150. Yeah, you could have theoretically both in there. It's not like there's any confusion of which one's which.
True. So it'll be interesting to see.
Depends. I mean, maybe he's a signing machine. Maybe he's like, I'll double up everything for you guys.
Well, he might have. You may not see a whole lot of him being short printed if Donruss, Leaf, Diamond Kings, if those are because he's coming out pretty regularly in those releases. Pearl. So
looks like you didn't get the Tanaka memo that signing is bad luck.
I guess not.
He's going against that.
Yeah, I wonder what he does think. I'd like to see what he thinks about signing, because he's obviously signed a lot.
Well,
I mean, he hasn't really been a redemption. Only thing,
and we're talking it's early.
It's early still.
So let's fast forward about 8-9 months and then ask him.
Yeah.
What do you think about signing? He's like, I've signed my name. I've signed 2,000 or 20,000 cards.
Yeah.
50,000 cards, maybe. Who knows?
What do you back to what I mentioned in the middle of a segment there, in the middle of you talking? What do you think about the numbering on the front of the card on the rookie auto? It's something that Bowman never has done. So I don't know if I necessarily like it. I mean, the only advantage
I don't have a strong dislike or a like for it. I have to really see it to get an opinion.
Well, here's the other element of it. Those are stamped after he signs them. Usually,
where is it stamped?
On the front, right below his name.
Bottom,
See it?
bottom right corner.
I can barely see it.
But yeah, so it's on the front. So I guess if you're an eBay seller, that's you don't have to scan the back now. So that's a plus. But I think it kind of takes away from the card personally. I mean, they're still going to go for tons of money. Don't get me wrong. It doesn't matter if they stamped it across his face or not. It's still still going for a lot.
You're talking about that one specific set, that one design, that one brand. There's a lot of releases where it's stamped on the face.
Yeah, but
not Chrome's,
not Bowman. Never Bowman.
But National Treasures,
right?
It's a staple to be signed on to be stamped on the front,
right? But
all the RPAs.
Do you think that's why they changed it, or like more sets have it on the front, and that's why we're going to change it? I mean, I wonder what the thought process.
I don't know why you would want to change it. I don't.
That's
know.
what I'm saying. So why just keep it on the back?
Did they get so many complaints, man? Like I'm tired of flipping the card over to see what it's numbered to. Maybe it was for breakers. Maybe breakers were complaining that I'm tired of like looking on the back of the card to see what the numbering is.
Like I'm just so lazy I can't even flip over the card.
Or they're tired of watching videos where breakers like flip the card over to see what it's numbered to. They're just like, if we put it on the front, it'll be fine. We don't have to worry about flipping it over.
But the prospect ones are not. Only the rookie autos.
Oh, they're stamped on the back?
Correct.
Yeah, I don't know that.
So I don't know what the rhyme or reason is for that.
That my theory is completely thrown out the window then.
Right. Or I was thinking maybe it was a printing. Maybe it's easier to print for the facility to do it on the front. I don't know. But if they did it on the back on the prospects, that doesn't make any sense. So, but looking over the checklist, so Ohtani will only have autos and paper base. So no Chrome rookie cards, which we all kind of knew. They usually save the Chrome rookie cards for Bowman Chrome, which comes out a couple months later. So he'll probably have Chrome rookies in that, probably along with more Chrome autos of him probably hitting, because I think this is going to be the pitching one. So that's going to be the other element of this is a pitching one. He's going to have a hitting one, too. So there'll be two different thought processes there. But I'm dissecting the checklist. It looks like we've got 43 Chrome prospect autograph cards, which seems like it's a little low. I know at one point we hit like 70, I think, in a set. So we're at 43. Obviously, the other big names in the set out of the gate, Hunter Green, another two-way player for the Reds. We met him at the Topps event. Seems like a nice kid. Was happy to sign for everybody and take pictures, smiling the whole time. Seems like a good kid. Also a potential double threat with hitting and pitching. There's DJ Peters for the Dodgers. JB Buskauskas has his first Bowman. Mackenzie Gore's in there again. Jaron Kendall's in there, which I don't think he had he may have a first Bowman, but I don't think he had an auto. So those are the ones that jump out at me. I haven't done a whole lot of studying on Baseball America on these guys, but those are the ones out of the gate. And then you have rookie autographs. The rookie autograph checklist is pretty good. You got Austin Hayes, Ahmed Rosario, Verdugo, Clint Frazier, Chance Sisco, Harrison Bader, Rafael Devers, Rhys Hoskins, Ohtani, of course, and Victor Robles, Walker Buehler. So the rookie autograph set checklist, 17 cards, pretty strong in my opinion.
That Hunter Green auto, I think that's a mock-up auto, isn't it?
It is.
Because that doesn't look like his auto.
Actually, it is. It looks like his auto.
No, he does a little dollar sign.
Oh, well, maybe he used to sign that way because they had his Panini autos.
Yeah, because the ones that we have, he has where it says green, it has a little dollar sign.
This is after he got paid.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, I signed with a dollar sign. I got money. He also has Hunter Green also has an All-American autograph in there as well. MJ Melendez is in there. They have dual prospect autograph set checklist. Hunter Green, Brendan McKay, dual auto. Mackenzie Gore, Royce Lewis. Bowman trending set checklist. They have trending cards. Bowman Big League Breakthrough set checklist. Bowman birthday set checklist. Birthday. Must have their actual birthday on the card. We get to find out Kyle Schwarber's birthday, Joey Gallo, Lindor. Bowman Scout Top 100. Got Vladimir Guerrero at 1, Acuna at 2, Robles at 3, Torres at 4, Jimenez at 5. And they'll have autograph versions of some of those. It looks like there's Acuna, Robles, Torres, And then Bowman Sterling makes a little entry back into the hobby since it has been dissolved in 2014. Bowman Sterling. They have autos of Brandon McKay, Clint Frazier, Hunter Green. Chris Bryant's got a Bowman Sterling auto in there. And those are going to be inserted through different Bowman sets throughout the year. So those will probably be pretty hard to hit. But those nice little element of chase in there, something different to hit. It's a full set. It's a very, very set with a lot of inserts, a lot of color. It's pretty much a staple for baseball products, a staple for baseball collectors. So just that $350 price tag, or actually, I'm sorry, they lowered it $7. That $342 price tag.
Pick it up now.
Is a little high compared to most years. So, but that's strictly based on what this show's called as hype. So, but
do you think they made any more this year?
I think they made the same amount. I mean, I don't think they made any less.
I think they made the same amount. I think it's I think they actually have a pretty much a set amount that they release every year for certain releases. I think basically Bowman's one of those releases where they have an idea. Like they're gonna make 8,000 cases of it. They make 8,000 cases every year.
Yeah. I mean, this would be the year they could make a little bit more. We'll see. I mean, they have retail too. So they have retail, they have jumbo, they have hobby. If they take the Panini approach, they'll have like Bowman Sparkle, Bowman Fast Break. They could do Bowman Super Jumbo. I mean, lots of options there if they do that. But once again, if you guys want to use a savings code for today's break, 16% off. It could expire at any time. So get in now. It's PYT code is Hump Day. And it works on any pick your team break. So as long as you're selecting your team, put that code in at checkout and you'll save 16%. So load up, save big. I mean, you can even do it on some pre-sale stuff. So we usually don't have big coupons floating around. We do a few on the show, but we haven't done a 16% yet. So it's a nice little bump for you guys today on a Wednesday. And, so save big. But excited for Bowman. That comes out next Wednesday. So next Wednesday. But let's go ahead and start into bad eBay etiquette. But actually, before we start into bad eBay etiquette, I did have that Ohtani that I wanted to go over. So the 1/1 Topps Now Ohtani, which I had an opportunity. I might have not made it through checkout, but I noticed it was still available, and it was at $6,000. The guy sold it for $9,500. Shoot. So a little $3,000 profit. He hasn't even received it yet. He just basically gave Top $6,000. Somebody gave him $9,500, and after taxes and fees and everything like that, he's a couple $1,000s richer. What do you think?
He's like, hold up, Tops. Let me get this money and I'll send you the 6,000.
Right.
You should have. I mean, well, we don't know. I mean, he could have. Think about if he has he put it on a credit card. He wasn't really out anything. He flipped it fast enough to where he can pay off his card and have some money left over.
Some people have
why? I don't think that at that time. I don't think that was a bad move.
I couldn't.
You should have.
I have no guts. I have no guts.
You gotta have stones to be in this game.
You gotta have big nuts. I didn't have big enough nuts to pull the trigger on a $6,000 card. Because for me as a collector, I don't want just a 1/1 like that. I want a 1/1 superfractor. That to me is not. It's going to say 1/1 on it. It does say first home run on it, which is cool. But to me, I don't know. And you don't even actually see the real card. You're just seeing a mock-up of it. So who knows? I mean, who knows how he's going to sign it? Who knows if he signs it? But the person that's waiting $9,500, what if it takes like 12 weeks? I mean, he may get a chargeback on that one. Because at some point, the guy could be like, he's going to be out of his realm for charging back. Right? 45 days, right?
Well, you also have the fact that it's not like this card was purchased and he's shipped it out and now he's like, okay, is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? That card, good chance it can go down. There's going to be more Topps Now cards.
Right. The guy could be like, hey, I don't want that now.
He's all, I don't want that. It's
hey.
I was able to buy one for $5,000 because they released a Ohtani first triple card.
Right.
First force out. First stolen base. First hit by a pitch.
First cheeseburger. First In-N-Out burger card. Saw him out there wearing a jersey. But well, let's get into a bad eBay etiquette. We do buybacks, so we're on eBay quite often buying stuff, and I know you guys have PC certain cards are on there looking for stuff, and I mean that's pretty much how our industry's run is through eBay for singles. And I wanted to touch on the fact that people use the eBay 1 of 1, and it's gotten quite ridiculous.
Hey man, that one's got a question mark after it. He's just
Does that make it okay if you put a question mark?
Inquiring minds would like to know.
So the first one we've got on the screen is an Aaron Jones 2017 rookie purple jersey auto 49 of 49. And then the guy put Packers eBay 1 of 1 question mark.
Just asking, just trying to get a filler out there if it is an eBay 101 or not.
So obviously the thought process here is because it's the last one printed.
But he's asking, is it an eBay 101?
So who's he asking it to? Where can I answer it?
The marketplace.
So I should say no.
So send him a message
And put no. just send a message. It'll blow his mind. Just put no, and he's like, "What?" Like, it's not an eBay 101.
Yeah, I would say it's not an eBay 101.
Who created? I want to know who created eBay 101. At what point did somebody create that?
I think you did.
No, I didn't, because it pisses me off. It's false advertising.
We've been talking about eBay 101 for probably ever since we've been doing a show. So probably 6 years since we were doing a podcast, we were doing a live radio show. We've been doing it. We've always talked about
it's good. It's a good topic to talk about.
We might as well just jump right in. Another one that we talk about a lot is expired redemptions. Like that's one of our go-to. Like that's a good go-to one.
And then the next one here, you'll see, for those listening on a podcast, it is a Antonio Brown autograph from Immaculate 2014. It's numbered to 49, and it's 30-something of 49, and his number's 84. So it's not you can't use the jersey number 1 of 1, but because he signed it twice, it's of 1 of 1.
I agree.
But shouldn't it be 2 of 1 then? Because he signed it twice, so he signed twice on one card. It's 2 of 1.
Hey.
Not a 1 of 1.
Okay. So find other ones in that subset. And are they signed on the jersey and the card?
I don't know.
Because if they're not, then, and there's only one, he didn't put a question mark, so he's pretty certain.
No, he did.
He did?
Yep. Autograph 1 of 1. 2014 Antonio Brown auto autograph 1 of 1.
I like the question. The question marks are new.
But it also, so he says Antonio Brown auto autograph. So did he autograph a car? Because he auto autographed. So am I getting a car with Antonio Brown's auto on it? Because he put auto and autograph in there. And I may be thinking I might be getting his sweet Rolls Royce that he has autographed for the low price of $224.
I don't think that one's that bad.
Auto autograph, huh? Dual sign, game used. That's another thing. Are we sure that's game used?
We don't know. Well, look at we can't.
It's a picture.
Yeah.
But it's not a 1 of 1. It's not even close. He just signed it twice, so we can't use 1 of 1 there. It's another. That's wrong. It's wrong. And then this one's even worse. It's from Probstein. Matt Caesar jersey, 1 of 1 logo, 2 of 5. Not even the last one printed. Not his number. This is the worst one I've seen. And there's probably more ones that are out there that are worse. But he's not number 2. It's not the last one printed. It's not the first one printed. His number's 20. So is that why it is? Because there's only 5 of them and it's close to his number?
How is it close?
Because there's a 2 in it? A 2 is a 0? So the listing, it's a 2 of 5 National Treasures patch auto of Matt Caesar.
Well, hold on here. Probstein lets people make their own title, too.
I hope.
I don't think they do.
Well, somebody done messed
if somebody could explain to me how that would fit in the – and there's not even a question mark on that one. That was just like straight.
At some point, was Matt Caesar number 2?
I looked it up.
Was he number 2 when he was on the Cubs?
Nope, he was 20.
Is he number 2 now that he's on the Padres?
I'm looking. There's not a whole lot of photos. He was 41 at one point too. He was number 20. Nope, he's 23.
Okay, I think I figured it out. So it's game dated 9/7/14, right?
Uh-huh.
And you take the 2 and 5 and you add it together and you got a 7. So it's the 7th day of September.
Oh, okay.
And then 7 you can divide into twice, so that's 14. So yeah, it's a game dated number divided by 2 and then the day 101 question mark.
Oh, he says he has a system to upload your own in bulk. So that explains it. Because I'm like, I've never seen something from Probstein like that. That's just flat out lying.
Okay, since we're talking about...
And it's only a card that's going to sell for $9. Why do you want to put the 101 in there and just piss people off?
So you're going to talk about the 101s. Are you going to get into the non-auto?
Yes, that's coming up.
So I figured that was probably coming up.
Yes, it's coming up. But we've got another one, which brand new set coming out. Nick Chubb, 5 of 5. eBay 1 of 1. It's from 2018 Elite Draft Pick. Just came out. Status die cut, rookie card, auto. He's number 27, and it's a 5 of 5. So at any card that's are we okay with that being a 101? It's not. It's a 5 of 5. It's not a 101. If I'm a Nick Chubb 1 of 1 super collector, I'm now looking at a 5 of 5. I'm pissed off.
Last one stamped.
Yep. I think it's a true eBay 101.
So you created 101s on eBay.
Well, why are we calling it an eBay 1 of 1?
Right. It's not a Topps or a Panini 101.
Why not just take the eBay out of it and just go full on and just go 1 of 1?
So let me ask you guys this, and this goes for the people in the chat as well. Do you value the last one printed or the first one printed more than any random number in the set? Would you pay more for a 5 of 5 than a 2 of 5? And it's not his jersey number. So, yeah, if his jersey number was 5, then maybe that's going to sell for more. I just don't understand why the first and the last one printed are counted as 1 of 1s.
It's a good point by Chad. So what if they're just saying that it's the only one on eBay, so it's an eBay 1 of 1?
Well, that makes sense, but then you'd have to refresh every day to see.
Well, but you were the first one up there, so you could only be the eBay 1 of 1 of that card.
So the next guy's the eBay 1 of 2, or?
Well, he can't put eBay 1 of 1.
How does he know?
Or he could put eBay 1 of 1 question mark and wait for the other, because he's like, I don't know, I didn't get.
So
he's like, I didn't know, I didn't get time to check. You got to put it in the subtitle. Like, I didn't get time to check to see if this is the only one up there, so that's why I put a question mark in it. Happy bidding.
Yeah, happy bidding. You're like, oh man, I was gonna put eBay 101, but I found the 4 of 5 in there, so man, I gotta wait until that one ends. So yeah, so I disagree. I hate it. 1 of 1. If you put 1 of 1 in your title, it should be a 1 of 1. The only exception for me personally is if it's a jersey number. See, I'll take it, maybe.
And I disagree with that, because I don't think you should consider that a 1 of 1. Just
you can't make the exception of that. Yeah.
What I like to see in,
or you could just put jersey number SP.
What I like to see in a title when it's a jersey number hit, just put in the title jersey number or jersey number hit. You don't need to put 1 of 1. I mean, I get it. You're gonna. What's the goal having an eBay listing? You want to get as many eyeballs on it as possible.
Right.
So,
but eBay doesn't really work that way anymore. I mean, yes, it comes up if you're searching 101, but a guy who's searching 101 is not going to buy a Nick Chubb 5 of 5. So,
but maybe he didn't go in thinking he was going to buy a Nick Chubb 5 of 5, but because he stumbled across the auction, he's like,
says no one ever.
It's a pretty good deal.
Never
I
happens.
think I'm going to go ahead and bid on that now.
Well, maybe
and you know what's funny is that you probably have done that though. You have probably bought cards, stumbled across ones by searching 1 of 1, and was like, I'm going to pepper some bids on this card.
No.
Had no intention of doing it. Yeah,
Nope.
Yeah, that has happened. You're telling me with all the cards that you buy.
I didn't buy it because of that.
Yeah, but you stumbled upon it because of that. So it actually, they do it for you. So you're welcome. Like,
oh yeah, yeah. I've always wanted a Nick Chubb.
No, because you probably have purchased a lot of cards at really good values because people put 1 of 1s and you just stumbled across it.
I don't actually usually search 1 of 1. I just put in auto or football patch or baseball patch, basketball patch. If I'm looking at a specific player,
better stop saying that because every single card now is going to say baseball patch.
It does anyway. But yeah, I mean,
sick patch.
I don't know. It's this one's the best. It's a sealed 76-77 Fleer gloss sticker pack, and the guy put eBay 101. There's not a numbered card in the whole thing. They're just stickers. That is the absolutely worst misuse of eBay 1 of 1
There's a gum,
ever.
a piece of gum in there.
Yeah, there's one stick of gum.
One. Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
there-
One of one. There's only one piece of gum in there.
from 76. Chew on that thing, man. Chew on that thing. You may get high. I don't know. You may die. High or die. One of the two. But the question is who is looking for 1 of 1 on eBay?
Doug.
Yeah, me. I am, because I like to buy stuff for buybacks. I search 1 of 1. But you're right. Most people are probably just searching Jaylen Brown or Ben Simmons or, I think 1 of 1 Superfractor, and I didn't even go into that. I could have researched that and found how many people put Superfractor, and it wasn't even a Superfractor. So we could have definitely went into that, but I just kind of touched on a few of these auctions. Dominic Easley, same thing again, 5 of 5. So it's a 2014 NTSP Dominic Easley auto, jersey patch auto RPA. It's a 5 of 5, and the person put 1 of 1 Patriots. No, it's a 5 of 5. It's not a 1 of 1. Now there's also how many times? What if you buy that? You could have a loophole. Oh wait, you gotta save that for what's coming up next. But let me move some of the. It was a non that got in the way there. It's probably not going to move it on yours. But how many times does somebody maybe use that against the seller? So they buy it, say it's a hot player. Let's just use Jaylen Brown, for example. Somebody buys a 94 or 99 of 99, and it says eBay 1 of 1 in the title. And they get it, and Jaylen Brown breaks his leg next game or something, or gets hurt. And they go, I'm sending this back because you put 1 of 1. I thought I was getting 1 of 1. Isn't that deceiving people? You know what I'm saying? Because now you have item not as described, right? You're putting item not as described because somebody could say it's a 1 of 1.
It's not an actual 1 of 1. It's made up terminology. I mean, you could say anything is an eBay 1 of 1.
That's a curious thing to think about though. What side would eBay take, right? Because if you're the buyer and you're like, hey, this isn't a 1 of 1. It said a 1 of 1 on the description. What is eBay? Because eBay usually sides with the buyers anyway.
I mean, if they really went into an investigation with it, the person would say, look, the listing says 1 of 1. I'm showing you the screenshot right now. It's a 99 of 99. This person lied to me.
You know what would be dope if eBay was to the buyer, hey, bro, it says eBay 1 of 1. So,
but then they would have to have a definition, a terms and conditions, explaining what eBay 1 of 1 meant.
So to protect yourself, you got to put a question mark at the end. Hey, so is what you're saying.
Okay, that is where the question mark came from. Exactly. Yeah.
Because I don't know.
Well, my next list actually it's the non-auto, and but I had a funny things on the internet that I was going to get into after this that it looks like I got mixed in, but we'll go back to the Sweetheart sweatshirt. This one is also ridiculous. So this actually sold for $107. It's a 1 of 1, but it's an exquisite artist sketch, not signed by Shohei Ohtani, that had 20 bids on it that sold for $107.
That seems like a product that you would have came out with,
dude. It's probably Doug's Duels. Yeah,
I mean, I think did you start working for somebody on the side, doing little design?
If you're listening to it on the podcast, there is the exquisite LeBron James design. This person drew a Shohei Ohtani picture, drew a Shohei Ohtani autograph, wrote 1 of 1 on it, did the exquisite logo collection signature, it's on the original LeBron, and sold it on eBay as a sketch card 1 of 1 for $100.
That auto is so bad because you could tell it's so slow.
Yeah, because he was copying it.
I know it's it's shaky.
It's terrible.
$107 though.
I mean, I guess if you're a super collector, you'll look past the fact that somebody just drew this in their garage.
Hey man, it's got a magnetic, so it's probably $103.
Actually, I think that's a screw down.
Oh, so yeah, about $102.
Yeah. Dang, man.
So you're getting a $5 value in that screw down.
If this was my job and I was making reproduction cards, I would invest in a one of the what's that thing that Dak Prescott used last year?
Oh, the auto pen machine. Yeah. Well, he just needs to sell a few more of those at $100, and he'll be able to afford one, I think. The same guy did a Simmons, I believe. We did this.
I think
we did this probably about 20 shows ago. Same thing. It went for $100.
You can tell the the drawing's very similar.
That's crazy. That's printing money right there. I mean, it took them probably 20 minutes to make that. And
I wonder how Upper Deck feels about that.
yeah, I don't. He kind of looks like he has an Upper Deck logo on it, right?
You know, he does, but I don't think they can do anything about it.
It's a drawing.
It's a drawing.
Get around the licensing. So I wanted to talk about non-auto cards, and this is another thing that pisses me off on eBay. Diamond King, Shohei Ohtani, Sepia Variation, SSP, non-auto Angels.
Just trying to tell you what it is.
Is it? If I was trying to think about why you would do this. Okay, maybe you're blind, but then you wouldn't be able to read it anyway. So you obviously can see there's no effing auto on the card. So and I know why people do this, because they want it to come up in searches. I get that, but there's no auto on the card. Don't put non-auto in your listing. It's just madness. I mean, it just irks me. Non-auto. There's no fucking auto on the card. Like, the only thing that I think you should be able to put non-auto on is if you're selling a facsimile auto. Like,
so
it's like a Bowman draft.
So not to confuse somebody that it's autoed.
Yeah. Because somebody's looking at an auto and they click on this, and maybe they buy it and they think they're getting a $7 auto. And I know that sounds stupid, but there is some people that are new to this hobby that think, oh, I was searching autos on eBay and I bought this card and it didn't come with an auto. It's just lying. You're lying to people. So, and what's your feeling on it? Get fired up.
Man, it's hard to take the other side on this one, but protecting from chargebacks. I told you it wasn't
total disclaimer.
I told you it. Like, I'm just trying to be as descriptive as possible in my listing and just be upfront and just let you know that there is no auto on this card.
Okay.
Or for the people who are looking for, they're like, all these auto cards get in the way of like my search because I don't want those. I want the non-autos.
So you think somebody actually looks for non-auto?
Yeah, they're
okay.
I want the ones that don't have any autos on it because I hate when people write all over my cards.
Yeah. Now, is it okay to sell a box of, like, say, Diamond Kings and put Shohei Ohtani auto ? Is that okay?
Oh, that's also a good one. How many times we've been seeing that for a long time. You see that with the guaranteed hot packs.
Yes.
You can probably go on there right now and see a bunch of Diamond King hot packs and it says Ohtani auto ? They're again question mark. They're not sure. Could be, could not be.
Well, I was right. Yeah, exactly.
There's nothing. I mean, they're not doing anything wrong. Is it a pain in the ass? Yeah. But there's a lot of things in life that people do that kind of suck like that. That if you just spend all your time calling them out, you're going to be you're going to be a busy man.
Yeah, but my whole point of this is like, do you feel good about yourself putting this on your listings? Because if you think about it, if you apply this to anything else you're selling on eBay, you'd be like, iPhone 4, 8 gigabyte, non-iPhone X. Do you think that would be okay? No. Or how about a tube TV, 65 inches, non-flat screen? You just got your old-ass tube TV that's 750 pounds, and you put non-flat screen or non-HD.
Not 4K.
Not 4K, yeah. That would never happen. Or how about Ford Fiesta, non-Tesla? You know? Or better yet, Brad Paisley front row tickets, non-Luke Bryan tickets. So all the Luke Bryan fans, because you know Brad Paisley don't sell shit, all the Luke Bryan fans, maybe you start buying tickets.
Oh, God.
Well,
see, so you can't do it anything else, but it's okay to do it with cards.
The good thing about that specifically is I think there's a lot of crossover. I don't think people would be super bummed either way.
You know,
with that specifically, I mean, I'd be stoked. I'd be like, thank God I get to see Brad Paisley and not Luke Bryan. but I think there's a lot of crossover. You know how country shows are. People go there for really one thing. It's to get in the front row and get hammered drunk.
Well, right, exactly. But Luke Bryan tickets are going to sell for probably a little bit more than Brad Paisley. So it's actually a dig at Danny.
I actually don't know why, because Brad Paisley actually has talent. Luke Bryan is lacks in that category for sure.
I don't see Brad Paisley on American Idol, but
it doesn't.
He's just saying.
He's got better things to do.
like create videos for his stage shows. But people still put Bryant in 2014 boxes. I think it's because of the hype of certain players. Right. That's another thing. You'll see it all the time where it'll put the name of a player who's not even in there. They'll be like 2014, and it'll be a year that he was in, and they'll put Bryant ? Or like they'll do draft. And what happened?
All right, show's over. Just crashed.
They'll put draft on there, and like Buster Posey, for example, was in Bowman Chrome draft in 2008. They'll do 2008 Bowman
And then put Posey.
Put Posey ? Well, he's not in there. He's in draft.
Yeah.
And that could be not knowing.
But again,
it could be not knowing.
Again, there's a question mark at the end of that, so you can't really hold him to it.
Oh, that's okay, huh? That's okay to put the question mark in there?
They're asking you.
Why? I'm buying from them. Why would they be asking me? I want to be confident. I want all the information when I'm buying.
They want you to get the pack, open it up, then let them know. Did you hit a Posey? Then you could
say
respond
no.
back.
Of course not, because it's not in there. Of course not. But, I mean, at what point do we take it to the next step and say somebody's selling a Donruss, like we just had Ohtani up there, the Ohtani base card, non-auto, and they actually take a picture of the Ohtani auto and they put an X through it and they make it the main picture. Like, that's almost the same thing, right? It's not this. Like, they take a Ben Simmons prism and and it's like a regular rookie, and they put non-silver, and they just cross through it, and then they have the second picture is the actual card you're getting. Is that okay? Because it's the same thing. It's the same thing as describing it.
I wouldn't recommend doing that. That's not a good idea. Sounds like a headache.
Question mark. I should go through all the question marks on eBay and just
Actually,
put no.
why don't you just search? Just do an eBay search for just one question mark and see what comes up.
And then just go through and answer all of them. They were like, Bryant, question mark, and say no. C-Rad's going to check it out
I
right
think
now.
you'd be surprised. There's probably a lot. There actually may be just...
nothing pops up when you just do
What?
question mark.
Put auto, or baseball card question mark.
Dang, 1.1 million listings for auto question mark.
No, it said, do you mean auto?
Oh.
Put baseball card question mark, maybe. I don't know.
What about if you do...
Maybe it doesn't let you CC. It might filter it out. Baseball card question mark. What do we get? See, there's no... I think they filter that out.
How about do multiple question marks?
101 question mark. No, see, no question mark there. Crazy. They filter out question marks, so... Well,
So, yeah,
learn
don't
something
even-
new every day.
Don't even do it.
Yeah, that's like no. I think maybe they're doing it for like we were talking about. Earlier,
Okay,
the legal reason.
just type in non-auto
Yeah, there you go.
for the people who are searching for non-autos like me.
Non-auto. There you go. Highland Mint Aaron Judge coin card, non-auto. Well, what do you think he just signed right on the coin there? Just what kind of pen do you even use on a coin? I don't know. Ronald Acuna, non-auto.
I get it.
Coming up in the auto searches. But if you guys are looking to join breaks today, we've got the code 16% off. Use code HUMPDAY, and that'll get you 16% off breaks today. We've got Optic, we've got Absolute Basketball, we've got Optic Contenders, and you can use it on any pre-sale as well. So use it while it's still working and save big on upcoming releases and today's breaks as well. I wanted to point out some just ridiculous stuff on the internet because we were just talking about ridiculous eBay listings. I wanted to ask you guys, would you guys ever consider getting the Sweetheart sweet shirt to wear with your significant others? Basically, it's a hoodie that has 4 arms that you could wear together when you go out. And you could be that closer as a couple. What do you guys think? Would you get one?
Is that just one hood?
It is. I think. Oh, wait. I don't know. It might be a little split there.
I don't know. The hood looks a little funky.
Yeah, it's they look very happy though. So it's definitely.
If there's a huge height difference, I could see there being a problem.
Yeah. Like you're like 7 foot and your girl's like 4'11".
Yeah, I can
like,
see
what the hell?
I can see there being an issue. Like,
just trying to stay warm. Then there's the fart scented lotion. So look, the logo is a guy with flames cutting out of his rear end. You can get it on Amazon. Fart scented lotion. So if you've ever wanted to just walk around and smell like farts, you can buy it. It's meant to be a gag gift. So, but I'd be pretty pissed off if somebody gave me some lotion and I was starting my day off and I just smelled like assholes. I don't think I'd like that. So, but that's another ridiculous purchase on the internet. And I think I found a couple more. There was the desktop moonshine still, just in case you're at your office and you need to brew up some moonshine, you know. You never know.
That's actually kind of tight, dude.
The whole contraption just on your desk. How do you explain that to your boss when he comes in? You're like, what are you doing? I don't know. Just trying to get drunk at work. Desktop moonshine. Just
It's like you could be cooking up some stuff too.
yeah. People might think you might be doing meth at that point. Then there's the no phone. So this actually might be for Dan. Is the reason I put it on here. It's actually just something that looks like a phone, but it's not a phone. So you can kind of, like, if you want to kind of separate from your phone and you still need to have the habit of putting the phone in your pocket, there's
Love
the
it.
no phone.
Love it. Love it.
Sign them up.
How much is that?
I don't know.
Oh, I need to get myself one.
That's actually kind of tight too. I want to get that.
You're like, hello, it's not working.
Sorry, I don't get any reception. I got no bars. I like
Matt
that.
Forte and Devin Hester are signing one-day contracts on Monday to retire as Bears. Okay, cool. Here's one for you guys. eBay search 2009 Elite Trout reprint. You own the card. Yeah, well, we'll definitely see if we can pull that up, what Chad T says. Once again, here's the code for the PYT Breaks Hump Day. 16% off. Breaks on the site, mojobreak.com. We do breaks all week, 7 days a week. We do all sports. We have all types, cases, boxes, mixers, stuff like that. Use code Hump Day to save on any pick your team break and load up. But he said there's a 2009 Elite Trout reprint showing serial number 27 of 149. I own the card in a PSA 10. Is this a fraud? If it's a reprint, yes, I would consider that fraudulent. I mean, I guess did he put reprint in the title? So that would be something to look at here. See if we can pull that one up on the fly.
Years and years ago, I bought a Roger Clemens rookie card, and the guy didn't state anything about it being a reprint. And I got it, and it was just an insert reprint.
So that's it. Oh, so it's because it's his jersey number. Mike Trout 2009 autograph. It says reprint in there, right? So
It does. It says rookie.
is that
reprint.
okay? I mean, it's kind of tricking people, right? I mean, what does it say in the description?
Why is that autoed?
He must have faked the whole thing, right?
Sweet rookie reprint.
How did he do that? Does he have a pretty good printer? It looks like the sticker's on there and everything, right? That's pretty crazy. We're for podcast listeners, there's somebody selling, and I've seen these before too, but they're selling a 2009 Elite Extra Edition 27, which is Trout's number, 27 of 149. Go to that 9 on there. Oh, it's in his shoe. I was like, it looks funny.
That doesn't look like there's a sticker on that at all.
Yeah, you can see the sticker.
Oh yeah.
Kind of, unless
Looks
it's.
like just like a picture, huh?
Dude, I don't see the sticker on there.
Does it look, Chad? Does it look exactly like your card? Did they take a picture of your card?
It's hard to see it, but the sticker is on there. It says Panini signature or whatever.
Is that how your auto looks? Did he literally take a picture of your card? I mean, I know they all probably look similar. Mostly Bowman hobby boxes. He was selling them as non-reprint for a while. He's selling them $100. Wow, crazy. So yeah, people. But he's probably setting himself up for chargeback. But that's a fraud. Yeah, 100%. So I wanted to get into Jaylen Brown had a big night. First rookie to score on the Celtics to score 30 in a playoff game. Big deal. Had a great game. They're up 2-0 against the Greek Freaks, looking to take over the series without Kyrie. And I'm saying it's a solid investment. It's went up a little bit since I put this picture on there. 161 on a 9.5 silver for Jaylen Brown. 9.5 silver. 16-17 was his rookie year for you guys out there that aren't sure of Jaylen Brown. Prism. So you can't buy sealed boxes because Simmons is in there too. But this is a solid investment. I just bought one at 220. So I think they're going to win this series. He has a couple more big games. Easy, probably flip. Now, the NTRPA, I don't know if you want to invest. They're pretty high, but they're going for about 1,800, and that's an 8.5. National Treasures, 16-17, RPA to 99.
If he is the main guy and they go to the Eastern Conference Finals, that should be a $4,000 card.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's just
I mean, you're talking, it could be 3 weeks and you can double your money.
That's true.
And I mean, really, and how much could it really go down?
Nothing.
He's not. I mean,
I guess if you have the money to invest $1,800, it's probably not a bad deal.
and he shoots. He has a long range shot. He can shoot some threes.
Mm-hmm.
He can drive.
He's a
And,
how tall is
and
he?
some
Like
and
6'8"?
people forget he was the second overall pick last year.
Mhm.
So I think he's the real deal, and he's from Cal.
So they got that draft right. First and second pick seems like it's right as of right now.
Who was the third pick?
I don't know. Not any of those guys. It was a 2016 NBA draft, right?
Yeah, who was the third pick?
I thought Jaylen Brown was the third pick.
No, I thought Jaylen Brown was the second pick.
Brandon Ingram was the second pick.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
okay.
yeah. So you got Simmons, Ingram, and Brown.
Okay,
That was
that's
a
right.
hell of a draft. Then you got Dragon Bender.
Was he fourth?
Fourth. Chris Dunn, Buddy Hield, Jamal Murray, Marquise Chris, Pirtle. Thonmaker was 10th.
Pirtle. I mean Portal.
I think it's Pirtle.
That
Whatever.
guy's getting a lot of playing time in the playoffs too.
But there's also a sweet break tonight. It's a 10-box basketball mixer.
Dude, that's some really good Photoshop.
I
work.
know, it's
How-
great.
Did you come up with that yourself?
I did. No. Distributor actually came up with it for us.
That basketball is on fire.
So it's got the best of both rookie classes. You got 16-17 with what we just talked about, Jaylen Brown, Ben Simmons. And then you've got the 17-18 with all the 10 big names in there. And Lonzo Ball and Tatum and Dennis Smith and Donovan Mitchell. So there's a NT box and a Prism, regular, not Prism retail, regular Prism in there. So it's going to be a fun break tonight, guys. It's I think it's like $69.99 a spot. So 10 boxes and some pretty good stuff in there. Optic Fast Break, Ascension, Revolution, Prism 17-18, 16-17 National Treasures, which is like an $800 box now.
Dude, just
So-
just little Prism and National Treasures, man.
I know. You can't ask for a better mixer. So that's tonight. So for you NBA heads. So definitely check that out. And I wanted to talk about this gem that they released on us today. Cornerstones Basketball coming out. And
You're talking about Grand Reserve?
Cornerstones is called now. I think they got sued for Grand Reserve. But if you look at the images, it looks familiar to Vertex and Grand Reserve. I've got some images of the cards here. Kyrie Irving, Kobe Bryant.
Oh, they are talking about Grand
Oh,
Reserve.
that,
Yeah.
first off, that doesn't look anything like last year's Grand Reserve. The relic windows are farther apart,
Bring it up, dude. It's pretty close.
and they're a different shape. They're like angled. I don't see any similarities whatsoever.
any similarities to
I don't
Grand
see
Reserve?
I don't see any similarities. Completely new product. I like it. I get some.
I'm trying to get some. And this stuff's coming out. I mean, they
Oh,
are
man,
literally going to milk this rookie
Just
class.
please be cheaper than last year's. That's all I asked, dude.
Let's see. We will consult blowout cards because they probably have it up here. And let's
Oh
see.
yeah, wait. See, I told you it's way different.
Oh, they just angled it a
Yeah,
little bit.
I told you they angled
way
it.
different. He says way
it's
different.
way different. It's night and day.
Oh, night and day there, huh? Cornerstones.
Night and day.
Oh.
I don't see. I don't,
Bring up Vertex.
I see zero similarities. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Dude, you know what? That Kobe card is tight though. The young Kobe.
Yeah, and how it's angled. The window, the relic windows.
It is. Oh, it's 140 a hobby box.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
All right, so it's a good set.
That's
And-
that's
and
like
you- and-
$100 cheaper than last year.
And you get the diamond windows.
The angled diamond
Yeah,
windows.
yeah. You get
New
so,
upgraded
yeah.
diamond windows.
upgrade.
So
Uh,
but the player's not a diamond anymore. I don't know. See, look at the Kareem. Look at the Kareem Hunt.
Oh, I already went off.
Oh,
Nah, yeah, I like
Shout out to Panini's design team.
I like the
For
new
changing
design.
it up.
I like the new design. I'm digging it. That's gonna be a sleeper product.
we don't do fillers here, Mr. T Dub, but we do have breaks. We have a random team break, and we do sell the Angels, but they'll be gone as soon as I post it. So what I do is I post it at different times every time we post the break. First come, first serve. So whoever grabs them, which I guarantee you, they'll be gone in seconds. So they're already gone on all the ones we have posted. So.
And because we posted at random times, it's usually most of the time not the same person.
Yeah, they can get posted at 5 p.m. Pacific time. They can get posted at 2 o'clock in the morning
Gives everybody a fair
Pacific
chance
time.
at getting them.
There's really no rhyme or reason.
No, we try to make it fair for everybody. I've posted all different hours of the day. And we don't hold out teams for big customers. I've heard of breakers that will sell out to a big spender and sell them 20 cases in a row. Well, we don't do that. We everything's posted. So the guys that get these teams will tell you. They were just lucky enough to stumble on as soon as the website posted it. Now, I know there is a way to get notifications every time our website posts something. It's just every blog you can get notified, and there's a way to do it on websites too. Just the thing that sucks is you're going to get notified when I change quantity. You're going to get notified when I upload a picture. So some people like to do that just to check and see if they can secure their teams. But
Hold up, dude. What is going on with this Kevin Durant patch right here?
It says fractured, which I think is terrible. Back to Cornerstones. It says fractured, which I don't like the name because people fracture legs. So, but
what is going on with the patch? They got a line through it?
Yeah, because it's fractured patch, I guess.
That is dumb.
No, I like it.
You know what they probably? You know what that?
Like it. I wouldn't have done it any differently. It's like,
are you Max Kellerman and I'm Steve Smith or what? What are we doing?
I was just dreaming of the perfect design, and that's it.
That's the perfect design.
Perfection.
Maybe they're doing that so the smaller window could have a piece of prime in there. You know what I'm saying? And then the white jersey will be on the bottom. So they fractured the patch so they can get more patches.
These are mock-ups too.
It is. Yeah, we'll have to see what happens when it comes out.
But it's basketball, and we love it, and
we do.
Everybody's loving it.
I mean, the Donovan Mitchell that should go for at least $500-$600, and lower number would even more.
I mean, the good thing is that on a serious note, that design, that subset was the best thing out of Ground Reserve.
Yeah.
So they
ran with it.
They made a product that is going to be centered around that. So hey, I mean, take what works and build onto it.
Oh, and they have the from downtown inserts in there. So they put those in there. Oh man, so Conrad's sick. Like, order 20 cases. But
I don't remember that.
100 cases, please.
But based on Conrad's response, I'm liking it.
So yeah, I mean, I guess I do have to applaud them at the fact that it's 140 and not 250 a box. There's less content, but I think you're guaranteed a Cornerstone per box. I think
probably an 8-box case.
Check this out, Dan.
Oh yeah. What were those in?
Studio.
That's right.
Ooh, that's up to maybe we should get some Studio. It's up to $510.
Dude, those cards are the sickest. That's top 3 card for me for 16-17 cards.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Wow,
easy.
love it. Get a tattoo.
I will. From downtown.
Yeah, so I mean, there's going to be a lot of basketball releases. There's actually going to be. We talk about it all the time, but there's going to be more than we actually. How many? 40?
40 total?
40 total?
Yeah.
50.
Yeah.
I mean,
I wasn't shocked when they dropped the Cornerstone on me today. I was like, not shocked.
I was actually more shocked with the Dominion. That kind of came out of left field. I was like, what? I'm like, Dominion, the old hockey set.
You gotta love like there's no such thing
Is that
as
old,
a broken heart.
Old Dominion?
Yeah. They're a band. Country band.
Oh, and they it looks like Sparkle packs are being included in Preferred.
They have been for months.
Oh,
I just finally decided to take the leap. So.
Oh, you bought one?
About 4, yeah. Because I was looking at the Sparkle prices and I was like, hey, it's worth the free Sparkle packs. So.
Oh, and before we go, we can probably talk. There was a first off the line release today.
Yep, World Cup Soccer.
World Cup Soccer. What's up? Anybody get it? Anybody get some?
Get some.
Anybody get some?
Did anybody get any World Cup Soccer? It sold out in 10 minutes.
5
Quick.
minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Wow, that's why I didn't get any.
It was quick.
Dan somehow got some. I don't know.
I got some.
Super computer. Well, you're living up to everybody on the forum saying it's only sold to Breakers. So that's sad truth right there. This guy right here.
All I did, I'm gonna tell everybody my secret. So I woke up at 7:55, pulled my phone off my charger, pulled the Panini app up. I have all my credit card information saved in there, which you can do, and I put quantity 6, and checked out. And that's it. It was easy.
Through your phone or through your computer?
Through the app.
Okay, so I thought you said the computer was easier, though.
No, the computer is easier because when you update quantities, you can just type 6. Where when you're in the app, you have to hit 1, and you have to hit the plus sign to increase by 1. That takes forever because it updates the card every time you do it. So it really, I mean, I had no issues. I didn't get kicked out. I want to, I mean, NT's probably going to happen next week. NT basketball, I don't expect it to be as easy. It will sell out faster than 4 minutes. The servers will go down. A lot of people will not be able to get onto the app.
I'll be very angry.
It's going to happen. So just be prepared for it. Be prepared that it's going to be difficult to get.
And there was a great topic sent in from Kenneth, and I definitely want to talk about it in the next episode. I was going to try to get to it today, but something to think about. He wanted to talk about redemptions, and do we think that redemptions will help or hurt the hobby in long term? Will redemptions hurt the value of sealed boxes in the future if held onto for a long period of time? For example, 2017 Bowman. We all know Aaron Judge is a redemption in this product. Right now on eBay, 2017 Bowman jumbo boxes are averaging around $400. So say someone holds onto a sealed box of this for a few years and the Judge redemptions expire. Will the sealed box be worth $400 or will it drop? So, and that's, yeah, we've been thinking about that for a while because there's like 2013 Topps products that have redemptions in there. And I think we should definitely alert sellers, like, you know, blowout and stuff like that should put, you know, Bryce Harper is an expired redemption in this set, you know, and there is X amount of expired redemptions. I definitely think it does hurt the long term. I always think that Topps should take care of the customer. I mean, Panini does. If Topps doesn't have that Harper card, then give them something else. Don't just say your ass out. And that's how I stand on redemptions is, you know, we purchase boxes with the intent of having 2 autos or whatever it is in the promised odds. And if one of those is a redemption that's expired, you shouldn't be ass out. That's all I'm saying. But we can kind of divulge into this topic longer on the next show. I don't know if we'll have one next week because we're going to be in Texas. So, and stay tuned for info on that. We're going to be in Texas. I'm just going to say it, that there's going to be a draft going on for football in Texas as well. So stay tuned on Tuesday and Monday. We have some info on that.
We're just flying out to get barbecue.
Yeah, we're just really big fans of barbecue.
I was like, I need some Texas barbecue, so I'm just going to go to Texas.
So we'll have some preview stuff going on there. We may have some guest appearances of certain players live from Texas. And that's next Tuesday. So during Personal Box Hour, we'll be live from Texas. And then we'll fly back for Bowman Day. And I don't know if we're going to do hype because Bowman Day, and then there's World Cup soccer too. So we'll see what goes on. But I appreciate you sending in Double E. And sorry for not making it a main topic, but it's definitely something I want to talk about. And I think we can have a nice discussion on it. So I want to make it a priority to get it into the show. But we've got Absolute breaking next. We have a free box break of National Treasures basketball. I know I'm all over the place, but I want to give you guys all this info before we leave. There's a free box break of National Treasures. If you go to mojobreak.com, you go to the top of the website, there's a free break icon. Click on that. And we're doing an absolutely free box break of National Treasures. What we're going to do is we're going to take all the names that enter in, and we're going to random top 30, get an NBA team, and then whatever cards come out for those NBA teams, we're shipped for free. So $1,000 box we're doing a free break on. Make sure you sign up. Tell your friends, tell your moms, tell your kids, tell your whatever. Let them know because it's May 2nd. We're doing a free box break of National Treasures basketball. So the hottest set of the year for basketball fans. And maybe we hit a Lonzo Ball and RPA, and somebody gets a $3,000 or $4,000 card for free. Nothing. That'd be crazy. So, but we've got Absolute filling next, guys. Teams super cheap. Then we have Optic following that. We have Optic Contenders today. We've got Rare Numbers. We've got Flawless Random Number. So be sure to check that out. And let me get my outro song up. And we also have stuff going on throughout the week. We have a double case of Diamond Kings and National Treasures for Friday. So check that out on mojobreak.com. And we are out.
Thanks for watching this episode. Visit mojobreak.com for more info and your break spot. And we will see you next time on